Good morning. How are you? This is Jazz. Welcome to Your Amazing Life, the place to be for you to receive insights and tips and wisdom into your own healing journey so that you can live your most amazing life. So today we are talking about your moon forecast for the weekend. We are Thursday, November 17th. So let's start with a bit of a check-in. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. This is the new moon in Scorpio lunation. We just had our full moon eclipse in Taurus. I know that this has been hard to process for a lot of people. There's just a lot of big stuff coming up, big emotions, because Scorpio is like the depth of the ocean. And it's like dark waters where you cannot see ahead, but you know you're deep in the water, but you can't see your way ahead. Maybe you don't know if you're up or down. You don't know which direction you're swimming in. It's like being in that darkness. And for some people, that might trigger quite a bit of anxiety or panic feelings, or a lot of those emotions that we've had from childhood. So all the I'm not good enough, or when I was 5, my sister said such a thing and said that I was a loser, and right now this is coming up and I'm still feeling this. So that those are all the things that are possible on the dark side, or the shadowy side, the emotional side of this lunation. So take a moment to check in and just let me know, how are you doing? Is your anxiety spiking? Are you feeling in the flow? Because for some people, you might just be feeling fine and feeling in the flow, and that's fine too. We're celebrating that too. But I just know that for a lot of people, this past month has been on the rougher side. The good news is that it's because change is coming. Something really, really good is coming. But for you to be able to receive that something good that's coming, you have to be willing to release what no longer serves. You have to make room for it. You can't just stockpile things on top of the other. You have to be able to release what no longer serves. And in this case, when we're looking at the moon in the Scorpio lunation, and the moon currently in going into Virgo later today and then into Libra, it's about releasing what no longer serves. Virgo is about service. Virgo is about being of service. So if you're having those big emotions, those big issues, the main question for you to ask yourself is, how is this serving me? So if you're feeling fear, if you're feeling anxiety, if you're feeling panic, if you're feeling joy, if you're feeling abundant, you might stop and ask yourself, how is this serving me? Because oftentimes when we feel stuck in big emotions, it's because somehow it's serving us. And it's kind of really counterintuitive. And you might say, why? How could pain serve me? How could anger serve me? Like, this is not a good emotion. I don't want it. It's not doing anything. I want to get rid of it. Chronic pain is ruining my life. But yet somehow a part of you is holding on to that pain. And you're holding on to it because it's serving you in some way. And that's kind of the hardest work to do, is how does the pain serve you? It's a hard one. So I invite you, if you want to talk about it, that's what I'm here for. That's what the sessions are for. That's what the healing that I do is for. So an example of that is, let's say that you do have a lot of pain, or that you have social anxiety, and then there's some family stuff going in. The truth is that you don't really want to hang around with those people. The truth is that there's something else that you want to do with your life. But somehow when the pain comes up, it's an excuse for you to say, oh, I can't go. I got cramps. I can't go. There's something else. So instead of saying, you know what, I don't like hanging around with you, the excuse comes up of, oh no, it's the pain. So you're not stopping the relationship that's toxic. You're not stopping the action that you don't like. You're not changing your life. You're not transforming your life, but you're holding on to the definition of you with the pain because it serves you as a shield or as an excuse to not make the changes. Does that make sense? I know it was a big aha for me with my story of endometriosis and holding on to that for many, many, many years. And in the relationship with my husband, because if I'm in pain, right, I have an excuse. So I know how hard it is to say that out loud, to admit that to yourself, that there's a part of you that is served by the pain. But the thing is, as soon as you go within and you see, well, how does this pain serve me? And you get your own answer around that, then you have a choice to change it. Then you have a choice. Do you still want to have your identity fashioned around that pain? Or are you willing to do that deep inner transformation that Scorpio is inviting you to do and really transform that pain into gold, transform that pain into your medicine, and transform your life? Change is scary as heck because it means that you can't move forward the same way that what you've known all the time. And if the only thing that you've known is scarcity, if the only thing that you've ever known is pain, if the only thing you've ever known is rejection, it's really hard to imagine a life without that. Your brain will say, I cannot move forward because I can't see ahead. I can't see the next step. I can't see how my life is going to be if I'm happy, if I'm pain-free. You can't imagine it, and therefore it doesn't happen. So that's how the shamanic journeying that I do, the crystal healing, the Reiki that I do, it helps you do that. It just puts you in a state of deep relaxation so that for a minute, for 5 minutes, for an hour, you can imagine yourself feeling the feelings that you want to feel. So that slowly but surely you do transform into being in that state of abundance and bliss and peace more than the state of pain that you don't want. That's how it works. So I invite you, if you are feeling in that place of stuckness, to really ask yourself, how does this serve me? And then realize how it's been serving you, and then bless it and release it. It's a hard work. You can do it. It's hard to do alone. That's why I have sessions open to work with you. So let me know if this resonates. The moon is going to move into Libra by the weekend, and Libra is a sign of inner harmony and inner peace and inner joy. So, but the shadow side of Libra is a people pleaser. So here's your choice coming up today and tomorrow. Do you really want to release what no longer serves you? Or even if it serves you, but it serves you in staying in the negative state, are you ready to release that? Because if you release it, then your path to joy and abundance and clarity is going to become clear. But if you choose to not release it, if you choose to not go within and explore your inner world, then you're probably going to go into the shadow side of Libra, and the shadow side of Libra is a people pleaser. And so you're going to be even more into that energy of denying yourself, of self-betrayal, of keeping the peace at all cost. And the cost of that peace, outer peace, is your inner peace. The cost of that inner peace is your stress. The cost of that inner peace is your pain. So what price do you want to pay? What does harmony look like for you? What are you willing to let go and transform to turn into gold so that you can really experience that abundance, that inner peace, that inner bliss that you're looking for? It's hard work. I'm not saying that transformation is easy. It's not all rainbows, lollipops, and unicorns. It's really facing up our depths, our darkness, our shadows, bringing light to that so that we can transform. That's the work that I do, that I invite you to do. I do have space. I do have a 4:30 appointment tomorrow in person. And I do have space next week as well. I also have opening for a 6-month journey with me. So if you're interested in really deep transformation, let me know. Let's get you started on a journey of transformation. This is a time for that. You don't need that stuff anymore. And you might be very much afraid of letting it go because you don't know what's on the other side. And that's what that soulful accompaniment that I provide is going to help you move and transmute and change your life. So if you're ready for that, message me. Let's just have a conversation. There's no pressure, no attachment. It's just making sure that you're ready for the journey, because it's not easy, but it needs to be done. If you want bliss, if you want the transformation, it's your choice, ultimately. So let me know how that resonates. That's a bit deep today, isn't it? That's a darker side of the Scorpio, and the darker side of the moon as well. When the moon is in her last quarter, it's a time to release. So the best thing for you to do this weekend, on top of that meditation, of that self inquiry, is to rest, relax, read a good book. I've just binged on The Crown myself. It felt really good to just not do work and just watch something on Netflix, because that's the energy. The energy right now is just rest, relax, let go, so that you can be recharged and refueled, because there's something else that's coming and you want to have the right energy for when we turn that corner. It's just next week that we're turning the corner. So make sure that your energy is restored, replenished, eat well, drink your water, have your fruits and veggies, your meditations, and let's reach out to book a session soon. All right? Till next time, big hugs from my heart to yours.